Did you know that kids are at a
Good morning, Kabi Nezu. Salot ina edlarot. Say hi, say what's up. Go to see. Comment no. Give you a shout out. Kabi Nezu. Sharona Montgrant. Good morning, Jamie. Good morning, Roderick. Good morning, welcome. Adaru Johnson. The other day, how do you say welcome? Everybody. Then no about Yeah, the see Willis Janvier, who's Nin Taylor's tours in La Loche, Saskatchewan, Clearwater River Dene Nation band member at the Heslu, and doing Dinege Treaty 4 territory way down south at Zeres, Alun Tathi Dana Lina doing little just trying to 9 o'clock. I'm going to see us through it's a Lina school and got home at the youth last Silu. You're gonna have a busy day, man. Busy, really busy day. But always busy. His talent needs but it's all good, But on today's show, they're doing Zinake Facebook is Bachelor of Arts in Dene language. I bore it their poster if anybody wants to go over that, and and then I got Gani maybe a couple months ago record us at Navajo Denehal. Navajo they see Onion Lake now there's Onion Lakes and Hanin Jazo. Oh, there we go. Onion Lakes and Hanin Jait. So record yeah, I'm gonna show you a little part about from that video. And then TB boss Zinik Erica Martin Chu Tiffany Annambo Halya Tie a World TB Day in Le at Zinik and a the Luna Bahoni only and Bagayail Tio kind of go over then DC the message that they're trying to put out their TB boss. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. So Masicho. Good morning, Annette. So yeah, they're at TB at Zinek at Tiffany Ju Erica Bohalia, their presentation hates, don't Nitha communities, boss Nitha, I believe 33 communities on either at a Hadoish Nisi, and so Nitha due to had dies in a ila there are TB cases. And so symptoms no it's in it the symptoms the net in a yoto dil kote daluto 2 weeks on it dil koda erde tessenolye نتينا ذلو تهذا نجتونا يو هل نجنان نيري not tlad hey the ansen aganan nere nets in local TB clinic or just a nursing station or clinic dok e losi I no delu tesanu leon at the sa ku 5 it's in da be yede the anse borin the borin nisan ita adred I maybe pre-existing conditions but in it. So questions no it's in it 306-953-5000 and Funo or Nitha.com. That message is brought to you by Nitha, Northern Intertribal Health Authority. Good morning, Sharon. Good morning. Good morning. Ho on, oba ho on. Dulci. The nulci coffee dulci. The nutdelen. The kudulci. Abin dana kast eda Nicola said Lienda doing Zinniga selling tien and yeah, say Gabin dana and we're not morning people, so we tend to canade their lanta. 5 more minutes, honey. 5 more minutes, ahile. So Nethirint Ades. Eya da doing Zinniga no bashene Genoa slow adria thin nanots. Torlunder Shenbageder Wushiala. I'm pretty sure no, it's in living room dog or it's in Dult easy. The Rotila. I think maybe I think Coin it's in Dennis Bruno, maybe Black Lake. Negani Tanila. So welcome, good morning. Dennis Bruno right here live. Dene Yati podcast on YouTube and Facebook.
Negani crossing sexy se jazi hulo nekani fia egantu desa sugahali se jazi hulo sabatwesi ya hey ya hey ya hey ya ho ya hey ya hey ya ho ya hey ya hey ya hey ya ho ya hey ya hey ya ho ya hey ya hey ya ho ya hey ya ho Oh, I truly love you with all of my heart. When you're away from me, it tears me apart. Oh, I'm hard to explain just how I feel. When you're away from me, it feels so unreal. Yeah, hey, yeah, hey, hey. Yeah, hey, hey, yeah, oh. Yeah, hey, hey, ah, oh. Yeah, hey, yeah, hey, hey, ah, oh. Yeah, hey, yeah, hey, hey, ah, oh.
Dennis Bruno Adilaya Tinana Zindarin Zura Dilada Bedorellia right in the morning. Blind Daltli. For sure somebody. It's all good, Nezu. So if you're just tuning in, day welcome. No baha is the word of the day. Welcome. Phrase of the day. No baha. No hapa. Ho'a. No hapa. No hapa. Stolo Strong by Anna's amazing voice. Yeah, she does. Yeah. So, Dineke has Yandra, anybody, I guess, apply in their Bachelor of Arts in Dene language. You know, Dene content this fall. I might, immerse yourself in Dene language and cultural revitalization here at Blue Quills University. There, I believe St. Paul. I Haruth Zanuth, and they check out the program at the Blue Quills website under programs, find program package and application information for further inquiries. Please contact JC 780-645-455 extension 143. Email to jcm@bluequills.ca. I think that would be a pretty cool program. I wish one of the things and then I wish I could write actually. I don't know. I don't then actually like the right, like using the right, I don't even know, alphabets, I guess. That's what I want to learn. Yeah, I got too busy for it. Syllabics, yeah, though. I'm sure I'll get back to it. And so it's pretty cool. The reply out Nenuth, and they go check it out. Maybe it's a 1 year or might my next program day I'll get some information. So it's cool. It's cool. Edred, I'm gonna show you the next it's a video. Edred, oh, that's my home. Let's see here. The might be too big. No, I don't want that. Oh, let me get situated here. Oh man. Hey, Yaza. Cool, I gotta start over. It's like 40. Duret, I record us live. It was a little while ago, maybe January, and maybe also into Adre Cello Rose Michelle Whitstone I've got it up now. Michelle Whitstone Hulye. Ja, så jeg because Adre Dennis Utline base compare linea between Navajo and Dennis so and because you're gonna be able to listen to a full episode sooner. The website launch al for the university. They record us, and you'll get the audio, not the video. But the video, there's so I'm gonna show you guys. So, good morning from Academy College. Oh, nice. Nezu. Maybe Sahalia Tire Robert. Next week, Nabahu Ade, we'll chat. Teach me some of your tricks. So we'll get into this video. It's kind of cool. Navajo, it's very, very similar. So,
this place is called.
Yeah.
And if I say Yanishya, that's me. So anything with the sh or sh sound has to do with the self. So Yanishya, sh. And you say, And when you say like Shema is my mom, Shije is my dad. And then Shema Yaja is my mom's sister, my auntie. And then Shabija would be my dad's sister, my auntie on my dad's side, right? So everything's sh. And I can say shijat or, my earring. Shinak esanile, my glasses.
Shinak esatlia.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So it's
Sati,
Yeah, sati, my head, satiga, my hair.
Yeah, should see if I say should see that would mean I'm kind of furry like a horse or I wouldn't say should see like that's like the mane of a horse. Should see
That means hairy.
Yes, that is bushy, like
Bushy,
like the Lagana Bagan that our colonizer is very hairy.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I just all of it. You spoke about the work you do and how you're raised in Dene culture, and everything is tied to where you live, where you're raised. Now you're using that to carry on, even though you are of Athabascan language family, and we have learned just now from how we are connected and everything works together. But and the stories you share is what makes you who you are. That's what does it say? Like when you spoke about the signature of your grandparents, that's what you hear. That's what the language, when you speak of in your language, it's going to be tied to where you're from, and using that to strengthen everyone's language. And I know we are all humble people. We are I've just really learned that, and we don't like to acknowledge ourselves like you spoke of, just because and just like when an elder is speaking to us, when someone is older, we don't really make eye contact. We kind of look down and we listen. It's almost like that, and when we acknowledge ourselves, we kind of get fearful, in that way. But from what I see and what people do from the research now that I've become a researcher, I don't like all these terms, kind of like how you spoke about discipline. Everything is linear, and I don't like it either. But we got to use it, to acknowledge what we do, because there's not many people that do this work, because the way you shared when you spoke about discipline in young people, that's what we're dealing with now. I was actually having this conversation yesterday with an elder up north, and we're losing a generation You know, he lost a generation of knowledge through mining of uranium. We're losing a generation of language, of song that is in us already, but we're losing it due to, for whatever reason, not many people are immersed in it at home, you know, and we can agree on that. That's why we're doing this work, to make it accessible for people.
Mm-hmm.
The apps that, the organizations, the universities are working, it's somehow in our own little way, we are a small knowledge keepers. I know, and traditionally they're the ones that they're higher. That's what I'm thinking it means, but we are just sharing our knowledge, and I think we have to acknowledge that, whether we're from Navajo or Delany up north or Shea Saizi Dene. Somehow we've all got a little bit to share, and a little piece. It is, I like that you use a signature to your area. But that signature, we all understand if we want to. How do you change someone's thinking, whether it's the children, you spoke about this, or the teachers you help? How do you try to break that barrier of maybe the willingness, to have the willingness to learn and understand, whereas it to just somebody who might be just, okay, this is just something that I need for my job, or you know what I mean? And I know that's a long one to kind of throw together, but I feel, just like we just did there, comparing our languages and how we can use that as connecting things, just like you're doing. Like, that's why I asked you in the beginning, because you're Navajo living in Treaty 6 territory amongst the Cree. So it's a little different. You're actually helping other nations with their language up here. How do you help other Cree people want to do that work? How do we? So it's and I think now we can both agree there's not many people that are actually working towards something, because it is a lot of work. I know there's families that speak Cree, Dene. When I call my mother, I only have my mother left. I got no grandparents, no dad. It's in Dene. I'm trying now with my daughter to speak Dene, and that ties into the discipline part you spoke of.
Mm-hmm.
And I gotta be disciplined because she comes from a Totine, Bonlai Dene half, and she needs that part too. But she also needs to learn that she needs to know she's Dene. I always try to teach that to her, and I gotta discipline myself. When she's doing stuff, she's getting older now. I want her to learn. She just learned to cut some fruit the other day, and then she says, "Independent, bruh." That's what she says, "Independent, bruh." And I want that to continue, but I want also language to be to like you said, that song in her of our language,
Mm-hmm.
because it's funny when I speak of my daughter, she'll say a word. She's half Totine, half Dene, but it comes like I would say it. It's amazing. It makes me proud, and you probably feel that way too. And you know, going forward in our conversation here, of all the things you shared and disciplined, if you could share in Dene language, and then if I can pick up or hear something, about speaking about it, just continue on with discipline. And something is in Dene culture that I always carry with me is do any then do I. If you think it's hard, it's going to be hard. And when we say it that way, we're connected deeply to it. And you probably feel that way. So I want to, for the audience that's going to be listening to everything you're sharing, I want them to hear your language. I want them to be exposed to that. You have relatives up here. We have relatives down there in the Dene section of, so keeping that in mind, we'll just I'm gonna listen, obviously, but it's I want to try to hear and then we can get to compare like we just did. If I can make it out, but also in once you tell the stories in your language, however you want, it's open to you. We'll go over it in English after.
Okay. Trying to Anesthesia. So when I was little, anesthesia. Ayonanshkadende. So I don't know if you can see that.
The be.
The be. So the be is sheep, right? And the sheep, in history, in logical history, it came from the Spaniards or around that, it came to us, this sheep. And from there, we have made a livelihood. So adapting and adopting is a huge plus for us, Indigenous people, the adapting and adopting of other cultures and making it a part of our culture in a way that helps us and supports us. Not so much, that was yours, but now it's mine kind of deal. So when I was little, ayol nanshkadne ako the shiyaj the li shaikat na nila e adon le de be lo anaja e ado shiyaj the bet ine nil ado she li kat nan sta ado li shjin e shilnal tlosho ko inst isiko has tantos it does ishna go ita the be bike na shasalin ako shiyaj atat ahegi shema billah dan lenigi ade the be bike na nata shilno ebeni na the be bike na shasalin Lyn shilna tlosho ako lyn e ayo lyn sanago akon lake ailchi akon latnas card eilak inashti hashi altsisiko hanltogo ayon nezo ye altsoziko e inashti inashti bahnadishti e ado e hashi lyn benans trasodida benans tkiso e lyn shilna tlosho de baby ke Ako the pain jono na nacha. Ako lo apin daya ako. Ako do eats ada. Nashi. Li akata seta shi li. Ndit niho. Adon le the wujita il chojo. Ado dit up but seats in the di il hashi. Kai get bit si ko da na hijja egi da nal da so hashi. Ko lin jona halchin. Ko le egin jona halchin do yo uh uh yo in shninde lin shilna tlosha. Lishino liende. Ako ajo ona gande. Najan skisende do. Do ag adosje behoudt do het afschnal loschen den. Ako na een schado jo benisht linde do jo bets ado ohol do de bendlin gin an kadge. Ko het lato neja de be lato be nihia ho en hia da ho danils esego. Ado enige gian ledo ado de be do ra egi ebets ado ja daislo dal het Nihinala dal het aan hia da ho ako. Kad ja den de be o na hasne do shalchino bado bisna dash ho het a de be de di kubetsegi jo nihildal kan da eben nachi I nasalala go het aba honizi ko ebe piash be lato be shia ho a de ben lenigi. So how was that?
It was good. I thought I heard beke, like
Okay.
the beke if feet, sheep feet. Sheep feet. Beke the beke. Lion ni the net Navajo yatia. Pretty interesting, eh? To do man, I don't sit in videos. I don't really get to, watch them or watch myself over none of that stuff. Oh man, this guy's talking so long. But recording it later, it was like, you just have all the time in the world and to go over stuff. But very interesting conversation, Michelle Whitstone, Bahal. I hope maybe you picked it up a bit. I know betiga det ohanya, the salt out or betiga that means furry or hairy, so Bonnery Yalana is very interesting and to how it just all together very interesting. Cool stuff. Nezu. So doing zinega haslu no ba shen had jeno aslio edred dist aris inyasa. Just the boys, not Justin Bieber. Just the boys know about Jeno Slio. It's always fun gabin dane I shandit are to get that to get going, eh? So what's so different? Friday, won't either on a Friday. This weekend hockey tournament. So just the boys, what's so different about you? If you're trying to break up to go watch hockey, they don't do it. Don't do it.
Tell me what it is you do to me whenever you're around. But tell me why it is so hard to keep my feelings down. Tell me, do you go to bed? You cannot sleep the whole night through. Tell me what it is so different about you. Tell me what it is you do to me that keeps you on my mind. Tell me, am I looking for something that I can never find? Tell me why I am so amazed at everything you do. Tell me what it is so different about you. And girl, I wish I knew what's so different about you. Tell me what it is you do to me when you look my way. Tell me why each time I try to speak I find no words to say. Tell me, do you dream about me late at night like I do you? Tell me what it is so different about you. And girl, I wish I knew what's so different about you. Yeah, girl, I wish I knew what's so different about you.
What's so different about you, Hanila? Just the boys at UAE. This weekend, it is the Senators Cup right here. Dumboni Dila Altana. I know Black Lake Ice Hanad Day against Gabin Dane. I don't know if how they did actually Jatel Dumboni the 10:15. And then what times after that? 11 o'clock, Beardies and James Smith. Sandy Lake Chew, Round Lake Bears. That's not there too. Nihi Yawak Warriors, PBCN. Oh, good hockey. All Canoe Lake, Cross Lake. Oh, man. PAs and Huni doing right away. But check it out. We'll be there, Gabina. Probably I'm gonna try to get there Saturday right here as early as I can. Maybe Naruto. And then be watching hockey all weekend. So with that, doon zinige masi choner ho siun salot in it salu easy no habaho ala. Doon zinige te no barrel leo. I've got clothing, lots of merch. And if you want to get some, I will have some in Prince Albert as well. So, the must-see chona hosin doon zinege saldu te hole no basuga leo no barrel wale. Ho must-see cho si Willis Janvier hushe nin te last tours in Lalache, Saskatchewan, Clearwater River Dene Nation band member the Heslio and doon zinege Treaty 4 territorial it's RC. Gabine Albin Treaty 6 Prince Albert. Masicho Aho.